Well, Northeast Ohio lost a broadcasting legend when Fred Griffith passed away this week at the age of 90.
Griffith has been a household name for decades, from the morning exchange at WEWS to Good Company here at Channel 3. Russ Mitchell shares his lasting legacy that he leaves here on Northeast Ohio.
Fred Griffith became a household name in 1972 when he hosted the Morning Exchange at WEWS News 5, a show that was the forerunner of ABC's Good Morning America. Known for his folksy style and smart, candid interviews, Fred and the Morning Exchange team dominated the early morning airwaves for 27 years. Fred has reported to have done almost 14,000 hours of interviews over the course of his career. He says he loved his work because of the people he met.
It was just being able to talk to people about issues that were important to them. You know, it's not our deciding what the issues are. It was our finding out what the issues were from them.
Born in Charleston, West Virginia, Griffith's parents owned a restaurant, so his interest in food was a lifelong passion. He and his wife Linda wrote 4 best-selling cookbooks, including the James Beard Award-winning Onions, Onions, Onions.
It really was a lot of fun.
He was an avid traveler throughout his life and held the distinction of being geographically bipolar, having stood on both the North and South Poles. Following his time in the Morning Exchange, Fred followed his longtime producer, Terry Moyer, to Channel 3, where he hosted 15 Minutes with Fred in Studio 3, and then, beginning in 2004, The Good Company Show, where his storied 40-year career as television host continued. Today, Terry Moy remembered his kindness.
So many people talk about how kind Fred is, but he was also one of the most humble people around. He always put the spotlight on other people. He was always about lifting other people up. He was simply a great guy, and this is a great loss.
Holly Strano says she cherished working with Fred.
One of the most endearing things about Fred was he was by far one of the smartest people that I've ever met in my life, but had this great way of making you feel like you were equally smart.
And Leon Bibb remembers their Channel 5 days.
He just brought, I think, the very best in television. He was an intellectual, and at the same time, he could talk to the guy on the street about anything on the street.
Fred retired in 2012 at the age of 82. He often noted that with all he had accomplished and all the success he'd enjoyed, his greatest joys in life were his 3 children, Barbara, Gwen, and Wally, who were with him when he passed away.
Thank you.
Cheers to Fred Griffith.
Tonight, we at WKYC remember, honor, and thank Fred Griffith.
You know, a long time ago, Holly went on extended maternity leave, and I got to fill in for her. And one of the things that I just couldn't even believe I was getting to do was sit next to Fred Griffith. I'd grown up watching him in that Morning Exchange show, and there you see, and it was just, it was a surreal kind of a moment. That smile was legit. Like, this is like, oh my God, Mom, are you seeing this? I'm next to Fred Griffith. So that was just what a great experience.
Yeah, it was a great tribute to him.